In 2014, students here at the University of Northern Colorado began writing for an online magazine called Her Campus. Her Campus is an organization that makes writing for a publication a step easier. The organization's goal is to spread to each campus, hoping to grow a community that uplifts, informs, and connects college women together by their interests. Yet only a few weeks after, the UNCO Her group disbanded. But now, they are back and better than ever. With new writers and sponsors, the group is ready to get their word out and their faces seen. The organization is active at events such as Bear Fest, where they had their own table, and President Sarah attended the Pie Your President event. We got an interview with Maddie Crouch to ask about the importance of exposure at events such as festivals.
Easier to present yourself to students and have them get involved in these activities with fairs like this.
They also have fun events coming up. Thursday, May 1st, the gang is going to attend a study crawl, jumping from coffee shop to coffee shop, attempting to complete finals work. Personally, I hope that I finish studying and finals on time. Maybe I will join the team. Now Karina will talk to you about the different articles on the website that might be of interest to you.
Thanks, Savannah. What makes Her Campus so special compared to other publications? Is it their writers and a grammar creativity? The stories that are published multiple times a week are filled with passion. Do you have an interest in reading about Ariana Grande and her new short film? What about reading? Maybe you would like an analysis on the Poppy War and how it has redefined the fantasy genre. If entertainment is not your niche, you can read about stories around Bernie Sanders and Greeley, or learn about a women's basketball star here on campus. With summer quickly approaching, you can learn more about revamping your closet for the hot weather. With the constant new stories being published, there is a story for everyone. If none of these are of interest to you, the president, Sarah, and editor-in-chief, Rose, are always looking for more editors or writers. Around campus, you can find flyers with a QR code. Once scanned, you can join the group and attend weekly meetings. Meetings occur every Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. in Candelaria. People of all backgrounds are welcome to join this inclusive magazine. We talked to member and writer Maya Oakley to ask her questions about Her Campus.
I think it's a really good experience, not just for journalism or English majors. I think that it's something that's going to look good on a lot of resumes. It shows diversity of skills, and it's also just really fun and a nice, welcoming environment.
Thank you so much for that insight, Maya. But there is more to learn about her on campus. Let's go back to Savannah, where she can tell you more about ways you can join Her Campus and be involved on campus.
Thanks, Karina. After this break, we will show you how to access all the stories on the website and have an interview with the Her Campus UNC's editor-in-chief, Rose.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Can you see anything different as a pill?
No.
You don't know?
Fentanyl is being mixed into everything now. There's only one thing that will save somebody's life. That is naloxone nasal spray.
Fentanyl, it's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
Why would drug dealers put a lethal dose of fentanyl in drugs if they know it's so harmful?
Really just all about the money.
I just didn't realize that one pill could change your whole life.
More kids should know.
So how do students access the websites? And what are the meetings like? The website can be accessed from any browser. Once you access the Her Campus's website, there will be a button that reads Campuses. Once you click Campuses, type in University of Northern Colorado or Northern Colorado, and what you are looking for will show up. Go ahead and click on the correct name. Once you click on the university that you want, you can access stories that your classmates and peers are writing. But what if you want to be a writer and work with the group? As Karina said, they are always looking for new members and readers, and meetings are held every Thursday from 5 to 7 in room 1170 in Candelaria. What does that look like? Well, you can expect a lot of jokes, laughter, connection, and brainstorming. Here is also where they plan events for the next year and where pitches and stories are made. If writing nor editing is your thing, there's also social media that is ran by the group social media manager Adrian. The goal with the social media is to expand outreach to Weld County. If you are ever unsure what is going on with the club, you can check their Instagram page for updates. Are you not sure that you should join? Well, we talked to Rose about who they want to join their magazine.
We're really dedicated to empowering voices, both women and genderqueer students. We just want to let people have a channel to write anything that they want and just really make their voices heard. And we also want to create a community for campus, so we're doing all of that as well. Besides writers, we have editors, social media people, publicity people. Since we run a lot of events, we have like events directors and stuff like that. So really, if you have any interest in marketing, writing, editing, social media, anything, you can find a place for yourself here.
Here in the studio with us today to tell us even more is Rose Terrell. Welcome, Rose. We're really excited to have you here today. So our first question for you is, can you tell us a little bit more about Her Campus and what it's like?
Yeah, absolutely. So Her Campus they're a national media organization, and they run chapters across over 400 campuses across the US and in other countries as well. So we restarted our chapter at UNC because we just really felt like we wanted to create a space to amplify like women's and genderqueer students and their voices. You know, we feel like now is a more important time than ever to be doing that. So yeah, we write articles, we edit articles, we have our own publication, and then we also have a lot of events and stuff that are meant to connect with the community.
Wow, yeah, it sounds very engaging and exciting. Are there any other fun plans coming up as well?
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of events planned up for next semester. We have a couple over the summer that we want to do. Our main ones over the summer are going to be like bonding events and things like that, you know, just keeping our team connected over the summertime.
Yeah.
But during the school year, we're focused on both recruitment, but also just making sure that we're really creating a community on our campus. That's what our events, I think, feel like are mostly geared for, is just like making sure that everyone feels like they're welcome and it's a safe space for everyone. So we're going to have a lot of events and stuff, and I'm really excited for all of them.
Awesome. Do you think the team will also be writing over the summer?
I do, yeah. I think summertime we have a lot more time on our hands, of course, for some people. And I feel like as an editor, I always want to be hearing more like writers and being able to work with their writing, you know, even when the school year's not going on. I have a lot of ideas, and I know a lot of my writers have a lot of ideas, so I think we'll definitely be writing. It'll just be like a little more sporadic than in school when it's always like we're on a real tight schedule. But yeah, we're definitely going to be writing articles over the summer, and that's really exciting.
That is very exciting. How often are you actually looking for writers, editors, and social media people?
All the time. I feel like our team can be as big as we want it to be, and I think that they have, the good thing about working with a national organization is they have a lot of structure, so we're really able to delegate like duties to people as more people join us. So we're always looking for more people. We always want writers, of course, but I would love more people on our editing team. That's always great, and our social media manager, Adrian, could always use help. So yeah, we're always looking for people, and I don't think there's any limit to the lengths we could go. So
absolutely, could always use some more help.
Yeah.
And are there any events that you can currently tell us about?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot planned for next year over the summer. Like I said, with the bonding events, we have like a lake day planned. That's our main thing for that one. But over the year, we have a lot of craft nights and things like that. We want to make these little like Halloween boograms, you know, and then we have like a paint and sip sort of night planned for next semester as well. Our main one we want to do around March. It's going to be called Her Week, and that's going to be a week-long event. So we're going to have a bunch of mostly like self-care nights and just like community-focused events. And then at the end of the week, we want to have a dance. We're unofficially calling it Her Dance for now, and we're going to just like make sure that's open to the community and really just for UNC students to connect to each other. So yeah, that's just some of our plans that we have, but we have a lot more as well.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you wanted to add to individuals that might be interesting in joining Her Campus?
Yeah, I think my main thing that I feel like it's difficult to communicate in a mission, because you know a mission statement's got to be a little short, but my thing is making sure that we're prioritizing the writer voice. As an editor, that's just something that you have to make sure you're doing. It's like when an author is writing a piece, making sure they're staying in the piece and you're not like overcorrecting everything.
Right.
And so I think that with our articles, our main thing that we say about those is that every writer should be writing the article that only they can write, because anything that they're writing is going to be different if someone else were the one like taking on that pitch. And so we have a lot of like personal experience, a lot of opinions on culture and things like that we have, and like events that happen. People will document like what they felt going to it, more so than like documenting just the event, you know. So I think that it's all about prioritizing your voice and making sure that you as an individual still stand out, even if we're all working together in this one publication. So I would say if you are looking to write something that you want to just be your experience, this is the place to go.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of variety at her campus. I'm excited about that. Thank you so much, Rose, for joining us today. We really appreciate your time. And if you have any interest in her campus, you can read the stories online. Follow the Instagram page at her campus at Northern Colorado, or look for the QR code sheets around campus to join the group chat and attend the weekly meetings. If you have any questions, you are welcome to reach out to Rose, Sarah, or the Instagram page. Thank you so much for watching Bear News today. This is Savannah Werner signing off.